Shepherds watching over their flock at night.
An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified.
But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will spread joy for all the people.
Bethlehem, Judea, city of David, ancient capital of Judah. This is a quiet, sleepy little town. People here farm and raise sheep. This is a peaceful place to live. But when people want to disturb that peace, I get involved. I'm a peace officer. My name is Josephine Sabbath, Joe for short. I wear a badge.
Maybe the snitch was wrong, Joe. Things seem pretty quiet.
It may be quiet right now, rookie, but I can smell it. There's trouble brewing. With all these people here to register for the census, I think the informant was right. Some big trouble is about to happen.
I'll go look around, boss.
We had gotten a tip that something's going to happen that night in Bethlehem. Something big. So I headed downtown. All was calm, all was right. People were sleeping in peace, heavenly peace. But it didn't stay that way. Things changed in a hurry.
They're coming. They saw angels.
Quiet!
But angels.
Angels are on their way here?
No, shepherds are on their way, but the shepherds saw angels.
What?
Quiet! Sergeant Josephine Sabbath, and this is my rookie patrolman, Patrolman Rookie.
And you're all under arrest.
No, they're not. But you see this star? It means I'm the peace officer. It is up to me to keep things quiet. And if anybody disturbs the peace, I'm going to run them in. So now, what's going on?
Quiet!
Listen, in the last few weeks, we had disturbance after disturbance. First the census, now this. This has to end. I'm going to make an example out of someone. So just one person. Tell me what's going on here. Please.
You won't believe what I just heard. I was coming into town and I met a bunch of shepherds. I saw a bunch of shepherds and they were acting strange.
Strange?
Well, they seemed crazy. They were telling everyone.
Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts.
They said they saw angels.
Angels in this day and age?
That's what I thought. And then the angels told them a king was being born in Bethlehem tonight.
A king in Bethlehem? They were crazy.
They're all on the way into town, dozens of them. They're shouting, screaming, singing. They're just loud. They're very merry gentlemen, they were.
Merry?
Happy, jumping up and down, excited, merry.
Were these gentlemen disturbing the peace, ma'am?
I guess you could say they were.
You know what we may have here, don't you?
No. What, boss?
We got ourselves a 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 3, 2A. Merry gentlemen with intent to celebrate. I'm going to throw the book at them.
Hey, boss, do you think they really saw shepherds?
I've been around the block, kid, and I've never seen an angel. Nobody's seen angels in generations. There's always something. There's always a reason to make this stuff up. But I'm on to 'em, rookie. Just you watch.
You gonna show me who's boss, boss?
It's not about being the boss. It's about keeping the peace. If we let things get out of control, well, things get out of control fast. Hey, you thought you'd get away with it, didn't you?
What did I do?
Goat napping.
But I didn't steal any goats.
I never said you did, but you let your goat sleep on the sidewalk. Goat napping is legal in this town. Take him in, Ricky.
Hey, boss, look at that guy.
What now?
Chewing with his mouth open.
Rookie, the goat napper.
He's making a run for it.
It's already been a busy night. Goat napping, not opening a door for a lady. The girl wearing white after Labor Day. This place has gotten out of control.
And those shepherds, you think they're up to no good?
I bet my badge on it. I just don't trust shepherds.
Why, boss?
Well, you know what the curve at the end of the shepherd's staff is called?
Crook?
Exactly.
sure taking a long time getting here, boss. Do you think they're really coming?
Oh, they're coming. A band of merry gentlemen is heading this way, disturbing the peace. What we don't know is why. I say we stake them out.
Boss, I hear something.
The angel says, don't be afraid.
Write that down.
You hear that? They're talking about angels, like the shepherds. I think we've heard enough. Let's haul them in.
Wait!
You're under arrest!
You almost scared me to death.
You're not shepherds.
An amazing observation by the police.
Who are you? What are you two doing?
My name's Scoop. I'm a reporter for the Bethlehem Examiner. This is my cub reporter, Cub.
Newspaper reporters?
Nothing gets by you coppers. I'm simply stunned.
I'm Sergeant Joe Sabbath, and this is my rookie patrolman, Rookie. We just learned there was a mob of shepherds inbound to the city to cause havoc.
That's old news, Sergeant. We've been on the story for an hour.
Well, they'll be surprised if they get into town.
You think you can stop them?
Yes, I do. You see this star? It means I'm the boss. I have the authority. Do you have a star?
No, I suppose I don't, but this just might be the biggest story of my career.
A bunch of shepherds is a big story? This is a sleepy little town.
Shepherds? You think this is about shepherds? They're saying that a baby born in Bethlehem is a king.
You know, as in the long-awaited Messiah, future king of Judah?
Judah already has a king, Herod. Only card decks have more than one king.
But Joe, if this is who the angel said it is, they're saying that the Savior of the world was born in Bethlehem tonight, and that's the biggest thing that's ever happened in history.
shepherds were bigger.
You have the spyglass backwards.
Whoa! They're huge.
Put that thing down. That's them, all right. I can smell a disturbance a mile away.
That's not a disturbance, Joe. Shepherds just smell that way.
I thought this disturbance smelled a lot like sheep.
Boss, should I arrest these married gentlemen?
No, that's what they're expecting us to do. We're gonna follow them and see what they're up to. There they go. Come on, come on. Let's go.
Quick, Cobb, while they're gone, let's talk to our sources. That was subtle.
The dove flies alone in the morning.
Everybody else left last night.
Is that the right secret code, Cub?
Sure it is, Scoop.
Okay, what do you have for us?
The angel spoke to these shepherds.
We know that.
The angel spoke to the shepherds.
The prophet Micah says that Messiah will be born in Bethlehem.
Wow, right here?
Seems that way.
The prophet Micah says that Messiah will be born in Bethlehem.
The Messiah is going to be born here? Now, this is starting to sound pretty amazing.
The king would be worshipped by shepherds.
Where'd you get that?
Straight from the psalmist mist and the prophet Isaiah.
Shepherds,
These
huh?
people know what they're talking about.
Shepherds, huh?
And honored by kings.
And worshipped by shepherds and honored by kings?
So could it really be, Scoop? The shepherd story that turned into an angel story that turned into a baby story is starting to sound like it could be the Messiah story. Could this really be the one?
Foretold by prophets of old, a baby will be born in Bethlehem, descendant of David and heir to the throne. He is the one, yes, he is the one. He is the one we've waited for. Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace. He is the one we've waited for. Lord of Lords and King of Kings. God's only begotten Son. He is the one. Our Savior born to redeem, the Virgin will call him Emmanuel, worshipped by shepherds and honored by kings. He is the one, yes, he is the one. He is the one we've waited for. Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace. He is the one we've waited for. Lord of Lords and King of Kings. God's only begotten Son. He is the one. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, our Israel. He is the one we've waited for. Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace. He is the one we've waited for. Lord of Lords and King of Kings. God's only begotten Son. He is the one we've waited for. Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace. He is the one we've waited for. Lord of Lords and King of Kings. God's only begotten Son. The truth of the Father's Son. He is the one.
We've been following them for 4 hours, boss, and all they've done is look around in majors. Do you think they're really looking for a baby king?
You are so new, rookie. They're up to no good and they're disturbing the whole town. When we finally arrest these merry gentlemen, I'm going to make an example out of them.
Hey, you gotta hear this.
Hey, what's the rush and who are you?
The name's CD. I'm a big rig driver.
Big rig?
10-4. I haul freight, semi-camel, diesel.
Your camel runs on diesel.
No, his name's Diesel. We had a caravan of big rigs inbound from Baghdad to Jerusalem. I was hauling figs.
So you were driving a...
Please don't say it, rookie.
A big fig rig? Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
We had the hammer down and needed to get into J-Town by dawn, but my rig broke, blew out a hoof. Didn't have a spare, so I tried to make it to Bethlehem. Word has it, there's a great camel out here, but I didn't make it. Limped into an oasis, and there they were. And they were on their way to Bethlehem.
I know. Shepherds.
Shepherds? What shepherds?
Not shepherds?
You got a copy on me at all, son? I don't know what shepherds you're talking about.
Then how do we know they're coming here?
Wise men.
Wise men?
Wise guys?
Wise men. Magi.
Magi?
Magi are wise men from countries east of here. They're educated and know the scriptures. They're on the road a lot. Well, apparently, they believe that some big king has been born somewhere around here. They're on their way to give him gifts and worship him.
Where are they?
They're a long way off. Days, weeks. They don't even know where he was born.
I'm going to ask you this question one more time. How do we know they're coming here?
They're following a star, and the star's headed this way. Night by night. But that's the problem. They can only travel at night. They're going to be a while.
They're following a star. Now I've heard everything. You had me scared there for a minute. Phew.
You don't believe in the star, boss?
The only star I believe in is right here.
But boss, they're coming.
Sure they are, rookie. Following a star. I'm the only one with a star. Tell you what, when they get here, arrest those magi gentlemen.
Boss, why don't you believe that driver's story?
Because there's no such thing as magi.
But he saw them. He said they were...
You think that driver story's believable?
Semi. Boss, this isn't like you. Why are you afraid of magi?
You think I don't know what magi are? They're powerful men from the Orient. They're smart enough to decide who's king around here. Wait a minute. You know where those magi guys are going?
No, where, boss?
Then I bet my badge they're on their way to rendezvous with those shepherds. Tell you what, when they... We're going to head them off before they meet up with them.
The road ahead seemed long, and our journey it started on. Began with the faith to take one step
Mario here? Have you lost anybody?
I don't see Shep anywhere.
We lost Shep. Is he lost? How about anyone else? Frank?
Here.
Vince?
Yo.
Merv?
Present.
Okay, so we at least have Frank and Vince and Merv.
You know, I don't mean to tell the angels how to do their job, but they could have at least told us which manger we'd find him in.
How many more mangers can there be in this town? I don't care if there's 1,000. I'm not stopping until I find him.
Why do you think God told us first?
Yeah, why us? If God is in the world a king, why do you tell us first?
Maybe he's a king for all of us. Remember what the angel said? Good news of great joy, which will be for all the people. Maybe he's telling us that shepherds are just as important as kings.
I know I'll never forget what I saw. How could you see anything, Frank? You were so scared you were hiding your face. I was not. I was bowing down.
And shaking.
I was fearless. If there's one thing you don't have to worry about, and that's me worrying. I have nerves of steel. Shep! Shep, where you been?
Searching the other side of the stable.
You startled me.
Just like tonight with the angels.
That's why they said fear not.
I think they said fear not, Frank. I'll admit, I was afraid then, but now I feel totally different.
You know, after what they told us, what do we have to be afraid of anymore?
A lonely night out in the
How many mangers are in this town? Oh, excuse me. You again, still working on your big story?
Yes, the baby who's going to be king, the Messiah.
Don't you get it? These shepherds are part of a plot. They're just looking for a place to meet up where nobody will find them. The baby story's just a cover. There's no baby, there's no star, there's no angel, and there's not a king. Okay, look, I'll show you. Look down here. These are the shepherds and these are the angels, right?
The circle is the shepherds?
No, the X is the shepherds. The circle is the angels.
And this rock is the manger, right?
What's the lizard supposed to be?
Nothing. It's just a lizard. It was under the rock. Okay, this isn't working. Follow me. So, we need shepherds, right? You guys be the shepherds.
Okay.
So, we have shepherds here, out in the fields.
Keeping watch over their flocks by night.
Exactly. And then an angel of the Lord appears to them. You be the angel. What's your name?
Gabriel.
Okay, Gabriel's gonna be our angel. Here. And what's supposed to happen next?
The glory of the Lord shone around them. Wow.
Very nice, Gabriel. Thanks. And they're supposed to go looking for some manger or stable. Let's say this is a manger.
Just for argument's sake.
Well, just imagine.
And in this manger, there's a little baby in a little bed. It's as close as we can come. And in this crib, and in this manger, in this small city, in this big world, there's supposed to be a baby. May I hold your baby? I'll be careful. We'll just use him for the Messiah for a little while. We won't hurt him.
What about the Messiah's parents?
You too. You be them. And supposedly, don't you see what I'm talking about? We're supposed to believe that an angel appears to a bunch of shepherds out in the fields, that a baby was born here in Bethlehem in a crib with his parents. Don't you see this simply couldn't happen?
It looks like it just did.
Isn't that just like God? We've been searching for him all night, and just as we wanted to give up, we figured out he was here the whole time. What do you say now, Joe?
You think God really did send a king to earth, the Messiah?
All the evidence seems to say he did.
I don't know. I'm just not sure.
Look, there's the star the wise men are following.
There really is a star.
What did you say the star was again?
The sign of authority. Who's in charge and who keeps the peace?
Peace is here for you.
Well, it turns out the tip was right. Something big did happen in Bethlehem that night, and our peaceful little town was never quite the same. Turns out the little baby was the Savior we've been waiting for, God's only Son. He grew up strong and wise, but was never crowned King of Jerusalem. He was arrested, tried, and crucified alongside real criminals. Even though his only crimes were healing the sick and the blind, this innocent man took the penalty for all of us. I wish I could say I helped solve the case that night. I helped solve the case, but I can only see half of the story that night. All those years later, when Jesus rose up from the grave, that's when the case was finally solved. For good.
Now, what are you waiting for? Don't make me run all y'all in on a 52294B. Failure to celebrate, best news ever. He's won. Let's go out there and share the news. And the louder the better.